From the Watergate Building in Washington, this is Hotline TV. Now, here's Hotline editor, John Mercurio.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm John Mercurio.
And I'm Amy Walter. Welcome to Hotline TV. Well, we started watching Lost, listening to the Killers, rooting for USC. What's more can we do? John, whose bandwagon are you jumping on now?
Well, we're playing our old favorite game, which is jumping on and off the bandwagon. To jump on the bandwagon of the people you think their stock is rising.
Right.
And you do the opposite, of course, for people on their way down.
All right, do you have your first pick?
I got a couple. Look, I think we have seen that Alberto Gonzalez is a man who is willing to stick around for the fight, and you're not going to see him. A couple of weeks ago, I might have jumped off Alberto Gonzalez's bandwagon. I think a lot of people in Washington were.
They already had.
Republican senators.
But if you'd been on it from the beginning, you'd be making tons of money right now.
I am back
tons
on
of money.
I am back on it. This guy's going to stick around. He's not retiring. We're going to see him. He's going to serve out the remainder of the term. Just like Janet Reno in the Clinton years, she was the last person to turn off the lights when the White House shut in 2001.
Job.
I think it's happening for him.
All right. I'm in a very pessimistic mood, so I'm going to talk about things I'm jumping off of. It's all right. Nevada, the whole caucus thing. No, the whole caucus thing. I mean, really, I'm starting to feel kind of bad about it. Remember, it was like going to be such this big deal, and the Bill Richardson's out there telling people that they really matter for the first time, because normally they didn't matter. And Mitt Romney is the only person to actually have hired even one staffer in the state. And remember, Democrats sent out smart Iowa organizers to help out Nevada get themselves in gear, and yet nobody cares.
I'm still going to Vegas over Christmas.
Well, fine.
I'm still going to Vegas over Christmas time. I'm going to jump on. This is just a sort of a positive thing. I'm going to jump on Digby's bandwagon.
Oh.
I don't know who Digby is. I don't particularly care, but I hear that she's the big new
hot.
thing.
She's hot.
And so I don't know how to spell her name. I hope she's a big fan of the show. If you are, give us a shout. Maybe we'll have you on as a guest.
Oh yeah.
But I'm with her.
Go Digby.
She's on her way
Go
up.
Digby.
She's a star.
You are going to be hot with the kids. All right. Another one I'm jumping off of, the NRCC. Man, it's been rough. It's been rough to be the NRCC. You know what I mean? Like, they've had like good times. I'm not going down with the NRCC. They, first the President's Dinner, they don't raise so much money off of that, right? Which isn't necessarily their fault, but still, they don't have a whole lot of money to spend. Now they've had a couple in the last week or so, they've had a couple of new recruits drop out, or people they'd like to recruit not running, and I just think,
Tom Cole's a big friend of the show.
I know, and I think he's a very, very good guy. This is about being dealt not such a great hand. Not really their fault, but it's hard to, again, this is a tough town.
Yeah.
Do you want to jump on a wagon?
Speaking of wagons, REO Speedwagon, I'm jumping off of the Journey bandwagon. There is no room in America today for Steve Perry.
There is no room in America for bad. Please, 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 I implore any TV producers, stop with the bad 80s music.
Yeah.
The Totos, the Men at Work,
the Dexies,
the Dexy Midnight Runners, all of them. No more. Stop it.
Thank you.
I'm done.
If there's a God in the world,
all right,
please,
and
no more Journey. All right, let's
well,
get
we're
out of
done.
here before we're booed. Which reminds me, does no one have applause meters anymore?
No.
Why did those fall out of fashion?
I don't know, because I just picked one up. I was on a
I
bandwagon.
know, I was on a garage sale.
All right, well, we'll save that tomorrow.
All right, we're done. Thanks for joining us here on Hotline TV.